Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Ara's Life on Budget. Ara here. Hey everyone, hello. Guess what day it is today? Yes, I know that it's crazy to say, but it's once again that time of the month to make a budget for our next paycheck, which is crazy. It's crazy because it seems like yesterday when I made the budget for April. It's unbelievable how fast the time is going lately. I don't even know what's going on. It's running so fast, and I'm noticing that I'm not the only one feeling this way. I see a lot of people, especially here in the community, saying in every video, literally every video I watch, there's someone saying, oh, time is going so fast, time is going so fast. So I'm not the only one feeling this way. I really don't know what's going on. I truly believe that time is going faster for whatever reason. I don't know. Anyway, it's that time of the month again. So before we begin, a little bit about me. I'm a student who lives with her parents, and I found a part-time job about a year ago. I work as a teacher at a private school. And yeah, I budget for that. I get paid only once a month, so this budget that we're gonna work on today is gonna have to be enough for the entire month. It's gonna cover my entire expenses for the month. Luckily, living with my parents, as you can imagine, I don't have a lot of the expenses that most people have usually, like bills, rent, I don't know, any other kind of expense, like even grocery shopping. I have money for food, but it's just in case I need anything specific, because for anything else, it's my parents that provide me with food and anything that I need. So I'm very, very lucky, because it means that anything that I get, like 90% of what I get, can be reinvested in myself and the things that I want in my future. I also don't have any kind of debt. I am lucky enough to live in Europe, so I am noticing that economically speaking, Europe and the US at least are very, very different. We don't have this system, like the debt system. We don't have student loans. We still pay for studying, but yeah, we don't have any kind of debt usually. We don't pay for health insurance, so I don't have any of that stuff going on, and so I'm very, very lucky. I'm also budgeting for a big trip that is going to happen in September, and I have to save a lot of money for that. So as of right now, most of my money is actually going towards that. And you'll see that because we're going to talk about some things in this video about the way I'm budgeting and some changes yet again that I'm going to bring into my budget. But yeah, main thing is most of my money right now is going towards that trip, because I don't have a lot of time left. I actually have 145 days, I think, left before the trip, so really not a lot to save a lot of money. So I'm focusing on that one specifically right now. Once that trip is done, over, I can move on to the next thing, and I will have a lot more money to budget towards many more things, many more categories. But in the meantime, most of my money is going there, so don't get surprised if while I'm budgeting you'll see most of my money going there. I'm actually gonna budget even more than what I usually do this month in particular. But anyway, without any further ado, because I feel like I have to make this kind of introduction, because right now my channel is pretty much still. I'm not moving forward when it comes to subscriptions, which is fine. I'm not really into these kinds of things. I know that I'm not doing a lot to publicize my channel anyway, so I'm not surprised that my numbers are pretty much still. But Anyway, even though I'm not growing in terms of subscriptions, I'm noticing that most of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, of course. So that means that some people don't know about me, and so, you know, they might get surprised when they see the way I budget and how much I put towards food and how much I put towards gas, because this is not realistic for most people. And so I feel like I need to make this preface where I tell you exactly why I do the things that I do in the way that I do. Anyway, I'm gonna pull you closer a little bit and we are gonna start working on our budget. This budgeting planner sheet is by KTW Planning and Budgeting. I think I got it as a freebie, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm gonna complete with all the different categories that I have going on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are all my categories going on. So we have my fixed expenses, which, as you can see, is not really bills or anything like that. It's just stuff that I pay for because I want to pay for this stuff. So I have my gym membership, my subscriptions, 𝚃𝚘𝚝𝚝𝚘𝚗𝚜, which is a language learning app, my phone bill, and my month ahead binder. And then for my wallet, I only have 3 categories going on right now. I have miscellaneous, which is just general spending, gas, which I pay together with my brother and my mother, and I don't count my father because my father pays for his own car, but anyway, and then my food envelope. As for my sinking funds, I'm not really working on my sinking funds right now, except for 2, which always get something, which is my health envelope to pay for my nutritionist appointments. Although I'm technically done with my diet, I still want to pay for this, and I still want to keep on seeing my nutritionist, because I know that if I don't, I'm just gonna derail completely and I'm gonna lose all the results that I got. So I want to keep on going, and so I'll keep on saving for it. And then I've got my gifts envelope, which will always get a minimum of something, my Korea trip, of course, and then if I can, I want to try and put some money into my tech envelope as well as in my travel envelope, but we'll see. And then we got my savings, which is my emergency fund, of course, my general savings, my buffer, and my 100 envelope challenge, which right now is the only big challenge I'm working on. So let's get down to business. All right. This month, according to my calculations, I should get paid a grand total of 910 euros, which is above average for me. Although I'm not gonna budget for that much, because with deductions and taxes and all sorts of things, I'm not 100% sure that is how much I'm gonna get paid. So just to make sure and not encounter any problem when I actually get the money, I'm gonna budget for 850. I don't know if you can see this pen, it might be too light maybe. I think I need to switch to a different one. Let's see. Let's try blue, a different blue. Let's try this one. So 850, and then, yes, this is better. If I get more, of course, I'm gonna modify the budget according to that. Anyway, let me get my calculator, which is here. All right, so let's start assessing the situation. First of all, let's talk about the things that I already know for a fact. I already know my fixed expenses, they're always the same. So my gym subscription is gonna get 10, although I want to put a lot more in here if I can, but we'll see once we finish creating the budget. My subscriptions get 30 euros. 𝚃𝚘𝚝𝚝 gets 45, and this is for a month, okay? For phone bill is getting 10, and then my month ahead binder gets 30 total. So right now the total for my fixed expenses is 10 plus 30, 45, 10, and 30. So 125 in here. So 850 minus 125 is 7. 525 left. Moving on to my wallet. Now, my wallet as well just gets always the same, which is for an entire month, 200 euros. This 200 euros I'm going to divide throughout the month on a weekly basis. So every week, my miscellaneous envelope is going to get 20. I never spend this money, but I still want to give it myself just in case. My gas money is 10. I live in a small city. I really don't use the car much, and like I said before, I share it with other members of my family, so 10 is more than enough for me, and most of the times I actually don't even spend this money. So anyway, and then 20 for food just in case. So the total is 50, 20, 20, 10, 20, 40, 50, which means that multiplied by 4, which are the weeks of the month, gives me a total of 200 that I budgeted. So my wallet gets a total of 200. So 725 minus 200 is, of course, 525. And that is all for that. As you can see, my budgeting process is pretty fast because right now I already know how much each one of my envelopes get. Health gets 20 every month, and gifts, since right now I shouldn't have any birthdays coming up, I should be fine until the second half of the year. So I think September, October is when most birthdays are coming up. So I think I'm fine with just budgeting 5 for this envelope right now. Now, let's skip Korea for the moment, just because I want to go back to that in a second. But just know that we have 500 right now going on, because 525 minus 20 minus 5 is 500. Actually, 500. So let's move into my savings real quick. My emergency fund gets 20 every month. My savings grow together with my emergency fund, so they're gonna get 20 as well. And my buffer usually gets 10 every month. And according to my calculations, we should be able to fully fund my buffer in December, which is crazy. So the total here is 50. So 500 minus 50 leaves me with 450. Now, listen. Usually, what I give myself for my Korea envelope is 300 every month. And I put the rest into my 100 envelope challenge or any other category that needs it. This month, though, is going to be a bit different. Now, originally, I wanted to budget 125 going towards my 100 envelope challenge and 300 to Korea. And then the 25 remaining was going to go towards something else, maybe tech or travel. But I thought about it and I think I'm going to change it because the way I'm doing my 100 envelope challenge is I'm trying to work on 5 envelopes at the time, increasing every time by 5. So I went from budgeting, how much was it? 25, which was the minimum. I moved on to 10 and then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I think that's how it was, right? No, because I did 50 and then I did 75 actually. Yes, 75, and then from 75 I went to 80, and now I should have gone for 125 and then move on to 150 and so on. But this is a bit too much right now for me, and I really need to beef this up before the trip, because I'm a bit behind, and so I'm afraid that if I keep on going this way, I won't be able to fully fund this one by September. So I had 2 options here. One was to pause my 100 envelope challenge completely and start working on it again in October once I come back from the trip, or I can use the method that I usually use, which is use the money that I already have to condense and complete the bigger denominations so that I have the smaller denominations free again to be completed, so that I can budget less money towards it. So it's gonna be slower, but at least, you know, I don't have to stop altogether working on it, and I can just keep on working slowly on it. I don't know if this makes sense in any way. It does make sense for me. So we had 500 and then we took away 50. So we have 450. So what I'm gonna do is, for Korea, instead of budgeting 300 this month, I'm gonna budget 420, which is a lot. I know. I don't know if it's gonna happen every month until September. I don't know. I guess I'll see, depending on how we're doing as time goes by. But at least for this month, I'm gonna budget all of this for Korea, which means that what I have left is 30 euros. Now, I could put 30 euros towards my 100 envelope challenge, but I won't. I'm gonna put this money into my gym envelope, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to renovate my membership, but right now I don't have enough money to do it, and so I'm gonna put 30 more so that I can grow this envelope a bit more, so that I can hopefully pay for my new membership, which should be enough. I'm not too sure, but this is the plan so far. It's difficult because I don't want to complain about what I get, because I'm a part-timer, and so being a part-timer, this is actually really good, especially because this is my first job, but still, considering that this trip is taking all my energies and all my money, is really difficult. But I like it. I actually like it because I love making ends meet, and I love coming up with a budget. I love it. I don't know, I have fun, so I actually don't mind all of this. Anyway, now let's count what we have here. So we have 420 plus 20 is 40, so 445 going towards my sinking funds. And honestly, I can't wait to actually have a bit more money so that I can start working on my sinking funds a bit more, because these sinking funds never get anything. So I have 80 left. This is 50, so 30 left, but I have to add 30 here, so it is a zero-based budget. Yes, all right. Oh no, 50 minus 30 is 0. Oh, all right. Anyway, let's see. Let's write everything down here. So what do I have left? 80. All right. So fixed expenses got 40 plus 30 plus 45 plus 10 plus 30, 155. My wallet got 200 euros, and most of this money, anything that I don't spend, goes towards my challenges. I got 445 for my sinking funds, and my savings got 50. Yes, I can't wait to have more money to work on my savings as well. Anyway, hopefully we're gonna get a lot more than this, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do with more money. I guess I'll have to think about what is going on. Wait a second. So 850, which is the total, minus 155 minus 200 minus 445 minus 50 is a zero-based budget. So it is correct. Even this month we came up with the budget that we needed. Let me zoom you out and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the plan. Hopefully, like I said, we're gonna get a bit more money so that we can put more money towards other categories, but in the meantime, this is what we have going on. I explained my situation, so I know that I'm very lucky that I can save all of this money, because as you can see, this is all money that I can use however I want. So I'm very, very lucky, and I know that. Anyway, so this is all that I had for you today. I am bulk recording, so you'll probably see this video in a couple of weeks. I don't even know. I have so many videos that I already recorded that I still have to share and that I'm slowly sharing. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel. And if you decide to stick around, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.